What if one of these cabins was your next home or the start of a rural project that could change your life? Today I'm really excited about today's video because we're going to show you some of the most authentic cabins we've found in the middle of Paradise's nature. After all, these are forgotten cabins in ruins but full of possibilities if you know what to look for. Because in the end, you have to know that finding a gem in the middle of nature, hidden among the undergrowth, is possible. But you also have to keep in mind that you could end up buying a huge problem without realizing it. That's why we've prepared a guide for you with the 5 most common mistakes people make when looking for stone cabins. Yeah, you can download it in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. These mistakes can cost you time, money, and most importantly, hope. Keep these things in mind when searching for something like this. But let's get to it. You can see where I am. Today we're going to see some of the most authentic cabins we've found. Let's go through that initial process together. Forgotten buildings but with huge potential, at least from our point of view. And why not? Among all of these, yours could be one of them. We really don't know yet if we're going to start a new project from scratch, because maybe we'll use our own step-by-step premium guide to renovate one of these cabins and show you the entire process completely from scratch. But for now, we're still exploring possibilities. But let's get to it. We're going to show you some charming cabins and you tell us which one we should choose, okay? You can talk in the comments about which one is the best, which one is the worst, if any of them have potential or not. We love reading your opinions. So let's go with the first one. Imagine a small apartment here. At first glance, this cabin looks small, but if you look closely, it has everything you need to become a perfect retreat. The stone is well settled, there are no major collapses, and although the roof needs a complete overhaul, part of the original structure can be used. It's possible to make 2 floors, about 20 square meters per floor approximately. Yes, I'll repeat, it's small, but that also means a lower budget and a more manageable renovation. You could make a ground floor with a kitchen, dining room, and bathroom, and an open upper floor like a studio with a large window facing the mountain. Imagine wooden shutters, warm lighting, a wood stove in winter. It's absolutely amazing. It's right next to the mountain, which keeps it cool in the summer, and having road access is truly a gift. It could be renovated with relatively simple means and turned into an intimate, wild place where you can disconnect from everything. Imagine this whole area mowed with your garden table. Behind that area, there's a lot of land that also belongs to the little cabin. It's amazing, really. This type of cabin is ideal for a personal project, a retreat, or even a small tourist accommodation that captivates you with its simplicity. And if you don't know where to start, remember that in our guide we explain exactly that. How do you look with eyes of possibility, not just with eyes of hope? Truly amazing. Really, absolutely amazing. Damn, but it's cool, huh?
What do you think about spending your weekend here?
Damn, it's super cool. It's clear that the one we'll see now, we should clean up the entrance a bit. Because it's in its current state, but let's see the potential it has. It's one of those gems that we sometimes find out there, but in the end, it's just like everything else, right? Abandoned. People forget about them. And that's why, these properties are very easy to sell because they've actually been abandoned for many years, right? So it's just a matter of finding the right person and making them an offer. Oh, I think I'm gonna get really itchy. If you do this, do it with long pants because, oh man. Here it is, the aforementioned one. As I was saying, it's abandoned. There's a possibility to make 2 floors. The roof, well, it is what it is. Let's see it from the front door so you can take a look. It has fantastic possibilities. Look at the property. It's completely square. I've gotten stung all over. It's a really beautiful property, honestly enclosed, completely surrounded by trees. And there in the back you have the cabin. This is pure nature. Now imagine a huge glass window there. That would be really awesome. Well, here it has an annexed area where you can have a table to eat, well, a covered place. Here's the entrance. Let's see from here the views we would have. Yes, basically this is cabin number 2. Let's go to the third one. Oh, we have to go up a bit. Wow, it almost covers you completely. They finished building it with blocks. What do you think about that column? Is it from before or...
No, you can see brick inside. Maybe they used a stone, but I see there's brick down there. Actually, the house has been like this since we moved in.
Look, with an apple tree right here at the front door. Check out how packed it is here, swaying from side to side.
From side to side, a chestnut tree from, who knows, from a tree.
Here, there really is peace and quiet. We continue the journey. Look, this one is for sale. Some spectacular views. We're arriving at a village, a small little village. It's amazing. I'm sure we'll find some real gems here. And starting right here, look, watch out for this one, because it looks promising. Honestly, the silence here embraces me. Here we have a stable that is very, very old. The roof is in very good shape, despite being abandoned. Honestly, the views of this village are pure poetry, really. You could even get here by car. It has charm, you know, it has a lot of charm. And then this Horeo, it's beautiful. Spectacular. I don't know if this item will be sold. With hens, cluck, 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 cluck. It gives off a lot of calmness. Look how beautiful it is. This is beautiful. Look, huh? What a view. The views are amazing. What a beautiful place. Really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Yes, sir. This one looks really good. Check this one out. It's a museum. Well, we're on our way to this little cabin that I think is for sale. Check out the access. Let's just say it's a bit neglected, right? Let's see if we can take a look at it from here. I've lost count of how many we've done already, but I wanted to talk to you about something important. Take a look. It's a bit buried, that's true. Look, that one over there, that one in. Look at how much open space it has. Wow, well, the number doesn't matter, it's not important, but I'd like to talk to you about something that is important when looking for a cabin, because it doesn't matter if it's this one or any other. There are 3 things you should always pay attention to, always, without exception, whether it's this cabin or any other. 3 things you should always pay attention to, that you should pay close attention to before getting excited about a cabin or a property. Let's say before you check if it has windows, or imagine the kind of warm light there must be inside. The important thing at the beginning is this: if the walls are straight, if the walls have major cracks, if they keep their thickness, if they're not damaged by moisture or by roots that get in between the joints. Because in the end, that's what's going to save you thousands of euros in reconstruction, in the renovation. The second thing, of course, is this: the roof. In the end, even if the roof has collapsed, even if there's nothing left of the roof, you have to check this. Because many times the most expensive part isn't making a new roof. It's rebuilding it from a structure that's collapsed or rotten. And the third thing for me is key. It's the surroundings, the immediate environment, whether there are easy access points or if there's a clearing for light to come in. Take a look at the example I showed you a moment ago. If you can leave a car or if you have to go up on foot, because all of this completely changes each project. We can't fall in love at first sight because later you might not even be able to get within 5 kilometers of it by car. Even if the cabin is spectacular and it's in the mountains surrounded by pure nature. Look, you can see the structure up there, how bad the wood is, and it's really beautiful, really beautiful. So all of this about the surroundings changes everything completely. We explain all of this in the guide, step by step, with every detail thoroughly covered. If you're going to go for it, do it wisely. And if in the end, well, you don't dare for whatever reason, then enjoy watching these videos with us, discovering different possibilities that we come across. This is a great example. Let's see if we can go to that one. No, look how beautiful it is. Many times you ask us, how do you find this kind of cabins? Well, when you go through the villages, many of them have a sign saying they're for sale. However, you will never see those cabins or those properties advertised on Idealista, Fotocasa, or any other real estate website. They won't be there. If you go around the villages and do a bit of investigating, basically walking through all the areas, you'll find a lot that are either for sale or you can talk to the neighbor. You can find out who owns it, you can ask at the village bar, basically you can talk to local people and that's where you'll get the information. But many times, just by looking around an area, the houses themselves, the cabins, barns, haylofts or rivers are already for sale. But you'll never see them on the internet, on a website, no. Because they usually belong to older people, people who aren't used to advertising or navigating this world of the internet. And so that's where you can get the information, the how do you find cabins and such. Search by town to move around the area you like and possibly find something nearby. Well, 10 towns, and in those 10 towns, if you walk through all of them, you'll find a lot of properties. A lot of little houses, cabins, barns, all kinds of buildings like the ones we're talking about here. Wow, this one is really cool. If you fix it up completely, it has some serious potential, huh? Yeah, it's well preserved, huh? No, well, it's awesome.
First, look at the flower, which is one of the greatest beauties in the world. Look at how beautiful it is. You can see the fractals there. Look, they're gorgeous. I think they're some of the most, I don't know, well-made, perfect flowers. And then the fruit.
Rib.
It's just that it's really hot.
He also has a stable there.
It's an ideal place.
Yeah, of course.
What did he say?
Then we have to talk to the masters.
So she's been kidnapped. Damn, this one's really good. Look at that.
I love this one. It's like a brick from the industrial era.
Well, it's clear that this is still being used as a painting.
Yeah, and you need a detox for a serious one.
Hello? This is really cool. Damn, but look, it's really cool, huh?
The first thing here is cleaning and disinfection.
Do you know how many of you are here?
What an awesome door.
Damn, yes, sir.
They have one buried, huh?
No, this one doesn't have any buried parts.
Here you can make a balcony by removing the bricks to create that part that must have been there in its day.
No, it's really beautiful, huh? And besides, the flatland it has in front over there
Living here would be nice.
is in a privileged spot. Look, with palm trees and everything. What a nice little garden, even a place to park the car. And then in front, the stable.
I mean, the place itself is already worth a lot, just the place, without anything.
Man, it's well, a piece of land,
Flat, sunny. You have the river right there.
He says no, that it's a long way down. Surely in this area there are parts of the river. There must be some cool place to swim.
Thank you.
Bye.
If it gets sold, let me know. Well, the block has this separate piece of land, that lot over there that's fenced in.
With that, you already have quite a bit of land.
Yeah, more than enough.
Well, what more do you want? Wow, this laundry room is so cool. Yes, sir. Well, look at this construction. If I didn't know it was in Asturias, I'd say it's from a movie. Made of solid stone, but the structure is in extremely poor condition. It's unfortunate this gem was lost.
To sum up, it's been quite good.
Some are half in ruins, others have something special, but without a doubt, all of them, absolutely all of them, hide a story. So now it's your turn. Let us know in the comments which one you like the most, which one you would choose, and which one you could imagine yourself living in or starting a rural business in. And if you're really thinking about looking for your own cabin, do yourself a favor and download the guide with the 5 mistakes you absolutely can't make under any circumstances. It will save you time, money, and a lot of trouble. Let us know which one you like the most.